Welcome to London Heathrow's Terminal 5, the home of British Airways, which can only mean one thing. Today, we are boarding a flight and we are going international, and it's a very exciting day because for the first time we are flying over to Toronto in Canada. It's a new country for both of us that we are ticking off of our bucket list. It is a beautiful day for flying as well. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, it's nice and calm. Hopefully we're going to be greeted by similar weather when we get to Toronto. That is in the forecast. And we've had a really smooth airport experience here this morning. There was literally no lines for bag drop when we arrived, no line for security. We were straight through, and of course the first thing we had to do was grab a coffee. Now we're used to being here at like 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Our flight's not till 1:20 today, which actually meant that we didn't only have the option of prep for coffee, we had more options. Not particularly great options, but being that there is a Starbucks here and it is the start of pumpkin spice season, we had to grab our first pumpkin spice iced latte of the year, and Josh has missed that taste. You can see how happy he was with that. But pumpkin spice is not in our future. Maple syrup galore is in our future, and we are not sad about it. But no surprise if you've followed us for a little while, every time we seem to fly from Heathrow we end up at B gates. So we've just had to go down the usual escalators to the little transit train and make our way over to B gates. Our gate was announced over 2 hours before our flight is due to depart. I don't think we've ever experienced that before, so that just adds to our very smooth experience. We've just grabbed some plain snacks as well. We're just waiting now to start boarding because, let's face it, we don't want to dwell on what's going on in London here for too long. We want to get to Canada. And in no time at all, we were on board in seats 58H and 58J. That's a middle and aisle on an Airbus A350. For any aviation geeks out there. And for the first time in a long time, we experienced no delays taxiing to the runway, and we were on our way to Canada. Once we were up in the air and cruising at 38,000 feet, we were served our meal. And as you can see from the footage, a moderate dose of turbulence. I think that's what they call Sod's Law. Eventually the turbulence eased and we could enjoy our chicken tikka masala, followed by a little pick-me-up, which obviously for us was coffee. To pass the time, Josh decided to watch Die Another Day, a classic, and I decided to sit back, relax and listen to some tunes while watching the flight map for 6 hours. For which Josh thinks I'm bonkers. Shortly before landing, we were served a little snack. Choice of a vegetable samosa roll or a cheddar and onion chutney roll.
Hello everyone, the captain has now switched on the fasten seatbelt signs as we will shortly be landing at Toronto.
And as you can see from this shot, it was gonna be a bumpy one.
Wow.
Well, welcome to Toronto Pearson International Airport. We've no idea what just happened. We were off the plane, through customs and immigration.
Whatever you want to call it.
That was very confusing for somebody that's here first time. There was just people walking up and down zigzags. We had to go to a kiosk, get a receipt. Then we didn't get sent down a receipt line. We got down the other line to go to more kiosks, but we should have been in the receipt line. Then somebody marked our receipt with a pen. Then we showed somebody our receipt that was marked with a pen. Then when we got to the baggage carousel, our bags were there immediately.
Which never happens.
Never ever happens. Got our bags, gave our receipt to another guy and he said welcome, and that's it. Half hour.
Not even that. I don't even think.
Half hour after we landed, we were through the airport and at Hertz Rent-A-Car, where our rental car is booked with, and there was nobody waiting to pick up a car at Hertz. So we walked straight up to the desk, really simple, really easy, took both our licenses, our passport, took a credit card, we signed a couple of bits, and boom, we are in our rental car.
Which we'll give you a little tour of
in a second, because I'm going to get out and walk around and make sure there's no damage before we leave this place. Yeah, what a whirlwind. Like, we're so used to going to the US and having to deal with US customs and immigration, which can just be horrendous.
I was mentally preparing myself for like LA last year when we was in a queue for 3 hours.
That was awful.
I know it's
all the way here he's been saying, I wonder what Canadian immigration's like. I don't know if it's always like this, always this quick. I guess it probably may not be, but yeah. it was quick. It was quick today. Wow. Yeah. So the funny thing is, our flight ended up being about 7 hours 45 minutes because we were a little bit late landing in because we had to fly around a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
which you probably saw. It made the landing a little bumpy, but yeah, 7 hours 45 minutes flight, and then we waited about 15 minutes to get off the plane, and half an hour later we're here. 8.5 hours from London to sitting in our rental car.
Happy days. And I've already seen a Tim Hortons.
Like, we'd still be on the plane if we were going somewhere in the US.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely mad. Oh yeah, we did see a Tim Hortons.
We did.
And something else I've already seen is a packet of Lay's ketchup crisps or chips.
Yes.
Another Canadian staple. Right, let's get out, check this car, show you guys the car that we've got, and then I need to look up whether you can turn right at a red light in Canada the same as you can in the US.
We don't know.
That's the only thing I forgot to look up. So yeah, we'll do all of that and then get on the road. And
get these windows open because it's hot in here.
It is hot in here. And get to our hotel as well, which is right in the centre of Toronto. So I'm going to have to deal with driving in the centre of Toronto.
Yes, so I'm going to do some driving in Canada, but I'm not doing the city stuff.
And luckily it's only 5:30 p.m, so it's all in daylight, which is a massive, massive bonus. Right, let's go and check this car out. So this is our car for the next 3 weeks while we're here in Canada. It is a Ford, what? I'm not quite sure. Look at the Ontario license plate though. Yours to discover, and discover we shall.
It's going to be weird driving a Ford again.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? We used to have a Ford and now we don't.
Yeah, it blew up.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen to this one. Luckily it's not red like our old one was, but we're going to have a quick scouty around, make sure everything looks okay. He obviously did try to upsell us extra insurance and stuff. And he was like, oh, there's a 500 Canadian dollar charge and like excess on any damage. I was like, mate, that's 250 quid, that's nothing.
Yeah, no.
That's cheaper than the extra insurance. It looks good to me. It looks fairly new actually. I don't know how the license plates work here, whether you can tell how old. It is a Ford Escape. There you go. That's what we're on. A 3-week escape to Canada. Cool. I think I'm happy with this. Looks nice, looks good. Bit dirty, but I'll let them off. I can handle dirt. Dread to think what it'll look like by the time we give it back. Right. Hit the road.
Let's go. Okay, we're officially on the road after a few hiccups. For some reason, Waze will not work. It was just showing a white screen on the screen, so we switched to Google Maps, which we don't really like using.
It's better than nothing though.
And then that started having a malfunction. The problem is when you pick up cars, like Jason just said, they don't have signal in there, so you kind of have to guess your way in.
Yeah, where you're going to
Obviously you
start
can follow the signs, but
then there's nowhere to stop on the airport to sort your life out.
But anyway, we're on the road. There is a lot of traffic. 52 minutes for 12 miles.
Yeah.
So it's quite a lot of traffic, but
it's rush hour in Toronto, I suppose. So, and I've got to get used to the speed limits being in kilometres an hour.
Yeah.
Because 100 seems really fast.
And the speedometer area is in Spanish. French. So we've been having to use Google Translate to try and figure out what means what until we get to the hotel so we can change it to English. I don't know. Anyway, I'm thirsty. Just currently doing the detour because where this was having a bit of a malfunction, we kind of missed our turning. So we're turning around and heading the right direction.
There was 4 different ways to go. I was never going to pick the right one without the GPS, was I?
And I'm not going to lie, we never shout at each other, and he shouted at me. He started messing with the settings to try and tell. He was like, I need to know where I'm going. I'm like, oh.
He's trying to mess with the settings. I was like, I just need to see what's going on. And now I can't cut across 6 lanes.
It's all good. It's all good.
Travel's stressful. It's fine. We'll be fine. We just need to get there, and it'll be good.
It'll be great. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that, I went, I can see the sea. But then Jason corrected me. I'm
like, Toronto is nowhere near the sea. That's a lake. That is Lake Ontario. He was like, oh, that is a big bloody lake. And I was like, yes, welcome to Canada. Oh, that's a welcome to Toronto, isn't it? Look at that.
Yes, it is.
What a sight.
We're going to go up that.
We are going up that in a couple of days, yep.
Yeah.
That is a pretty stunning skyline.
That really is actually, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Now that is a shot.
We have made it to our hotel here in Toronto. That wasn't too bad for the first experience driving in Canada.
No.
I mean, I'm used to driving on the right hand side of the road when we go to America quite a lot, so there's not too much difference. The only difference really is because everything's in kilometres, a lot of like exits and things are a lot sooner than I think they are, because my brain goes to miles. So I think I've got 3 miles until the exit and I've only got 3 kilometres.
I feel like the kilometres thing is going to confuse me.
It'll be fine.
It doesn't take much to confuse me.
Yeah, we'll get used to it. The good thing using Google Maps is it shows you the speed limit in kilometres an hour and what you're doing, so you can't really go too wrong with that.
That's a nice touch, but I feel like I'll be too focused on the speed and not the road.
Oh yeah, that could be done. So we'll wait till we're out of the city before Josh gets behind the wheel.
Then I'll do it, I promise.
It was obviously very busy this evening as well. We kind of hit it at rush hour.
Yep.
It's a Friday evening. There's stuff going on in Toronto tonight by the looks of it.
I've seen a lot of people in cowboy hats, so I'm curious to know what's going on.
But we've made it, we're here. And if you're curious as to where we are staying while we are here in Toronto, we have 3 nights in the Chelsea Hotel, which is on Gerrard Street. If that means as much to you as it does to us, then great. All we know is we're near Nathan Phillips Square, where the Toronto sign is, because we literally drove past that on the way here. But let's give you a quick tour of the room, and then we'll show you a bit more of the hotel when we go down there in a second. But first of all, he's gasping for a drink.
I just need a drink.
And luckily, we have complimentary water in our included water in our room. We don't like the word complimentary because we paid for it.
Can I drink it?
You can drink it now. He was a little bit like, why does it look green?
I was like, why is it green?
The bottles are green.
The bottle's green.
Yeah,
so
well,
can I drink it now?
Not the water. Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Oh.
Now, if you're a Brit, you'll understand.
You'll
this.
understand the
You'll
joy.
understand the joy that will give you. Cheers.
For any Canadians or people that aren't British watching, our lids are now attached permanently to the bottle.
They're attached there.
And they dig in your face.
And the problem is, some of them, you do that and you go to drink and it pings and flicks you in the face.
Or if it's juice or something, it spills juice all down your t-shirt as you go to drink it. Great design. Love it. While we're on the subject of drinks though, if you've watched us at all, you'll know how much this means. Hello, Nespresso machine. Oh yes, little bougie Nespresso box with capsules in there. Tea. Ugh.
Get rid of that. No one wants that. No one wants that.
But that's nice. Oh, there's a decaf there. Oh, there's only one though. At least we got a coffee for the morning before we go out. But first impressions of the room is actually quite spacious. I don't know if they're kind of recently refurbished, because stuff looks kind of newish.
Yeah, also I quite like the artwork on the wall.
I think they're different street signs.
Yeah.
Because I know that one says Yong or Yonga or Yongi Street, and I know that's definitely one nearby. So yeah, they're cool. Yeah. Anyway, armchair, which we've dumped a bag on, but you can sit on it. Little table, desk and stuff, which we'll be using for editing and drinking coffee.
Getting that work done, make a coffee, work, coffee, work, coffee, walk. Oh, my necklace, sorry.
He's excited. Fridge, which is good because we may try and find a shop later and get some drinks and stuff to put in there.
I've already seen where I'm putting all my cold brews.
Ooh, cold brew. We actually got in the elevator with a girl with literally a 10-pack of cold brew cans.
I was like, she knows how to live.
She dropped them on the floor. I thought he was going to swipe one, but
she was like, my bad. I was like, you're cool.
And then if we fall out, we've got a bed each. So if I shout at you again for messing up my Google Maps.
We've already shouted at each other once, so we'll see. We've got 3 weeks yet.
But they look nice and comfy. Did you want to roll on and see if you... Actually, this might be a bad idea because you might not get back up again. You might fall asleep. Although we're starving.
I'm not... No. It's pretty firm, actually. I'm not going to get right next to my shoes. Even though they're new shoes, I don't want to... They feel all right.
Right, you have a nap, I'll go get some food.
Can you bring it back to me?
No, I'm not. No. Bathroom.
Oh yeah, bathroom.
By the way, we're on the 10th floor.
Yep.
We'll show you. We have a balcony. We weren't expecting it, but we'll show you that in a minute.
Yeah. Weirdest balcony ever. This is the bathroom.
It's a bathroom. Yeah.
Do you know that even though it's
huge,
kind of old-fashioned, the lighting is pretty good. It gives you a glow.
I'm going to be able to shave in that one. I hate it when they put the light right above your head and all you can see is shadow.
Yeah, and you're like...
Yeah.
Fun fact, a minute ago, he was sorting something out in the mirror and I went to go and look like that and he punched me around the face.
I did, yeah.
So he shouted at me and he's punched me.
That's because you messed my Google Maps up.
Yeah. I don't know about the bath though, because if you compare the bath to me...
It's low.
It's quite low.
You'd be alright getting in, you might not get out. Luckily, there's a shower.
There's a shower. Don't like a shower curtain though.
Oh well, small things. Right, balcony. Now I don't know if we were expecting a balcony. It looks like every room has one though, so we're not going to complain. There's like 3 different doors to open, and there's this like bug screen here as well. We have a city view, I'm going to call it. I don't know what street that is, but we have a view of it, and it's not too shabby. I'm quite impressed.
I mean, like you said, we weren't expecting to have one, but as we were driving in, I was like, the buildings don't look finished, but it's because they're just concrete.
Yeah, everything's
just concrete.
Concrete.
Like, there's no tile, there's no nothing.
I mean, I don't know every building's like that. I think it's just architectural differences that we're not used to. Nice.
Ooh.
Golden hour.
Sorry, I just looked down.
I was about to go, oh, this is nice, golden hour, and you're like, whoop. So yeah, I don't know what we've got a view of, but we have a view. You've got worse than that to come, because we've got to go up the CN Tower.
We was driving up and I was like, you're going to make me go up that. He's like, yeah, we've already booked tickets. I was like, great, great, great.
Now for once, we are not right at the end of the corridor in a hotel. Quite near the elevators actually.
Although this is a very wide corridor.
Maybe that's for after you've had too much maple syrup and
Fair.
too many butter tarts.
Also, look at the size of this mirror.
Oh yeah, elevator. We're starving, so we're going to have to get something to eat.
I'm not really sure what we're going to do. We'll probably go to Tim Hortons or something. Something quick.
Seems like a reasonable thing to do, as we know there's one around the corner. Wait, where are we
I'm
going?
going.
Oh no. Oh, this one.
Sound of death.
Oh, lovely. Take me to the lobby. Take me to the clouds above.
Take me to the coffee.
It smells like metal in here.
It smells like metal and a bit of food.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Breakfast sandwich, medium coffee, 10 Canadian. That's not bad.
It's like a fiver.
It's like a fiver.
And if you want breakfast at the hotel, this is where you go. Garden Market, which has grab and go options or an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet option. There is also Elm Street Bar and Lounge, which is a full-service restaurant, and if you choose, you can enjoy your food and drink or just relax on their beautiful outdoor patio. Weather permitting, of course. It's like a bike party. Oh!
I kind of want to join it.
There's snowmen! What on earth is going on? I feel like we're missing out.
I feel like we are.
Despite the snowmen, it's not cold. We're here in September, so
yeah,
it's not cold yet. And literally, like, we've walked what, 2 minutes, and Tim Hortons is right on that corner. I promise we're not going to live and die in Tim Hortons while we're in Canada.
No, it's just one of those things. We do have them in the UK now.
Oh, there's like a 24-hour grocery store over there as well. Oh no, it's shut. Okay.
No, there's one there as well.
Oh, there's one there. Okay, good. Well, this didn't take us long, did it? We've been in Canada all of 3 hours.
Nope. We've got a brown sugar shaken.
No.
No.
Wrong coffee
What is
shop.
it? What is
a brown sugar iced latte. And he put it in a little whizzer and everything, which is probably why it's got like a little foamy bit on the top.
It looks really nice anyway, regardless.
And then we've just gone for a chicken bacon ranch wrap each because we're starving, but also we don't want to eat too much. We want a coffee, but we don't want like 3 shots of an Americano. Anyway, whatever. I'm hungry.
Well,
cheers to Canada, to Toronto, to Tim Horton, to us.
to the next 3 weeks of travelling around Canada.
Oh yes.
Starving.
Back at our hotel, we have done a little bit of shopping. The essentials. Oh, revolving door.
It's a push one.
I'm through. By essentials we mean milk for coffee, water, the Celsius apparently, and vitamin water. It's, you know, essentials. We did just see our first maple leaf shaped bottle of maple syrup. Where are you going? Green elevators. Well, we've hit a wall. I've hit a wall.
Little bit of
anyway.
wall.
Yeah, I'm going to bed in a minute. As you can see, one of the beds has become a dumping ground because we're only here for 3 nights, so we can't unpack everything. Well, we could, but that would seem a waste of time.
I don't know. There's different types of people. There's people that like to get things unpacked put away. We're like, nah, we'll live out the suitcase.
If we were staying here for 2 weeks, we would be those people.
Yeah.
We're not.
We're not. So I'm going to pick my outfit, iron it in the morning, maybe, if it needs it, and roll that way.
Cool. Anyway, thank you for coming to Toronto with us. It's been a long day, but it's been a good day. And although we were going to go for a little bit of a wander tonight, we're not now because we're knackered. But rest assured, there is plenty more coming up from Toronto.
Yep.
In fact, next week's video will be a full 2 days here exploring Toronto. So make sure you subscribe for that. When that video is available, it will be on the screen now. Otherwise, YouTube has selected another one for you to watch. And after next week, we'll be uploading 2 videos a week from our Canada series.
2 videos a week.
So look forward to that one, because I know we are.